little time skis right here, bro. And then timer. All right, dude. Yeah, no, I don't know. He is a little sketchy. A little t-shirt.
Well, did you see what he just did?
What did he do?
For his new movie, Marty Supreme.
Yeah.
He did a promo. He's the first person to stand on top of the sphere.
Whoa.
That's when I was like, dude, I knew something was like, because it's been bugging me. Have you seen the memes on the internet about him?
No.
I don't know why it's in my feed. I do like the movie Dune, but I don't know what else movies he's in.
T-Shar?
T-Shamalot.
T-Shamalot.
But
we're talking about Timothy Chalamet. How the fuck do you say his name?
I think it's Chalamet.
Is it Chalamet?
Or Charmander.
Charmander? Timothy Charmander. I choose you. Dude, we got a lot to talk about. It's been it's a crazy time right now, dude. It's a crazy time. We got everything from E. Kirk. You know who I'm talking about. E. Kirk. Yep. She just had Inmaj on her Inmaj. Yeah. And then what else do we got? We got I heard somebody say something about conspiracies at different levels, where we'll talk about that. And then what else do we got? We got a bunch of stuff to talk about, okay? We got a bunch of stuff. And also I've been watching some dude build a house on Instagram. So, we got a lot to talk. Yeah, we got a lot to talk about. Let's first start with obviously we'll talk about the elephant in the room. Merry Christmas to all of you.
Yeah, you're looking festive.
Hey, Merry Christmas to all of you. Yeah,
red on.
We got a little what?
Oh, I got red and white.
Yeah, you got red and white? No, we're looking good.
I
we're
didn't
looking
even know.
Well, Christmassy, dude.
Well, Christmas.
It's Christmas. Yeah. I got a question for you. Which reindeer would you be?
Rudolph.
You little main character syndrome,
know.
dude. Guy with the big
Center
red
of
nose,
attention.
dude. Hell yeah, you are.
Yeah,
I'd probably
my nose.
probably blitzing. Maybe
Be a good
blitzing.
blitzing.
I think I'm a good blitz.
Yeah.
Do a little blitzing or something like
Yeah,
that.
Blitzen's pretty big.
Yeah, Blitzen's a big guy, right?
Yeah.
Is Blitzen a...
Yeah,
he's
they're all
tough?
big. They're all
Tough?
big, but
Yeah.
Rudolph is tiny.
Off that candy cane steroids?
Yeah.
Heck yeah, dude.
Yep.
I was just Santa for a show. I was naughty Santa is what I was. Very
It's like a fun show.
Naughty
I just saw some pictures.
Santa. Yeah. Dude, I was gross Santa. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was nasty.
Were you
Big old nasty
pulling
Santa.
cheeseburgers out of your sack?
No, more like pulling my sack out. It was
Pulling your sack out of your sack.
pulling my sack out of my sack.
Nice.
I was like, I got a present for all of you. Zip. No, it was a fun show. I was a very nasty Santa.
Did you have
dude.
boots?
I did have boots. I had
Fake
people
or real?
real. I wore my cowboy boots. It looked really
I was
good.
gonna say
I
you should have wore your security guard boots.
Dude, I had people sit on my lap, and I'm telling you right
Whoa,
now, middle age.
You pop a B?
Middle age, 3 Bs actually popped about
triple
3
B.
Bs, triple B, dude. You know what I like to say?
Better
Business
boner
Bureau.
Oh.
Dude, so no, it's definitely what they were calling after I had that show at that place, because they were like, "Hey, that was inappropriate." So yeah, it was really good though. A lot of people sat on my lap. Middle-aged white people are nasty with what they whisper in your ear.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh, they are.
Whoa.
Definitely. It was pretty fun though.
Usually it's the opposite. Santa's whispering stuff in people's ears.
No. Normally you sit on Santa's lap and then you say something in his ear.
That's not what I experienced as a kid.
Oh, oh, nice. I like that.
No, it was not nice.
What happened?
He said, "Tell me what I want for Christmas."
Whoa.
Yeah, it's like reverse Santa.
Oh, he was like, I'll tell you what you want for Christmas.
Yeah, I didn't get to ask. He just
Put that
told
mic
me.
right up on your mouth.
Put that mic right up on my mouth.
Hey, so I know Christmas is in a couple days.
Oh, you are Santa.
But I got my boy a gift.
Yeah, we said we weren't doing gifts, and you're a piece of shit.
I am kind of a piece of shit because I'm a piece of shit because I got you something.
Yeah,
I mean,
dude,
I love
that's
it.
fucked up.
Here,
now I look like an a-hole.
I'm going to have you open this on the pod. You ready?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, should I put the mic down?
Yeah, put the mic down. I'm going to have you open this.
You're going to do commentary?
Yeah, here. All right, so he grabs the gift, and then he's strangling the gift, trying to figure it out. Oh, he's wrapping it. Oh, he's spitting on the gift. Oh, man.
Oh! Ooh.
I got him some sandals, dude. You needed some of those? What are those? This is like moccasin, something like that. I didn't get you nothing, but there you go. Try those on. Tell me if they fit.
Well, I usually wear them without socks, but... Oh, I put it on the wrong foot.
Oh, you did?
Wait.
They fit?
Are they both?
Oh my God, are they both the same?
Wait, what?
Are they?
They're both left.
Are they?
What the fuck, dude? They're both left. How does it even happen? I have 2 left feet. Wait. What the fuck? No. This doesn't make any sense.
Are they really? Are they really both left?
It says 2 lefts.
Does it actually?
Dude. Am I tripping? Yeah, they're 2 lefts. Alright. He got me 2 left shoes for Christmas. Because dude, you're the worst Santa ever. Oh my God.
Let me see.
That's so funny, dude.
Are they actually?
Yeah, bro.
Oh no, they're not.
They are.
No, they're not. Look.
They're gonna match up because they're 2 the same.
No. They're different.
No, they're not.
No, look. Look, yeah, they're.
No, I put them on.
No, look. They're 2. No, you're good. No, they're 2 separate. You can tell because the little thing is right there. Yeah, if there were 2 left, it would be like. They would.
It says 2 lefts though.
No, I think it just says length.
Oh.
So funny, dude.
Why does it feel like 2 lefts though when I put them on?
Because they're cheap as all get out. Here, put those back on. They fit though.
It looks like
Oh my God, dude.
2 lefts.
I just laughed so hard, dude. Oh, when you try to do something nice for your podcast co-host. Oh
Okay,
my gosh, that was so funny, dude.
Just when I wear them, it looked like, dude, look at when they're on my feet.
Yeah. No, they
Wait,
definitely
Kurt.
look like 2 lefts. I think you just have 2 left feet.
I think I do.
I think you do. You like them though?
Yeah, dude.
Are
Thank
they
you.
cool?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Where's my gift?
I haven't gotten it yet.
Oh,
It's not even
just
Christmas.
kidding. I'm kidding. But no, I hope you like those.
Thank you.
Yeah, I
do.
got Logan some too.
Nice.
Yeah, man. All right, let's get into it.
That's funny.
That was, dude, I just cried, bro. I had tears coming out of my eyes. I'm not even joking.
Length though, that makes sense. Why
That
it's
was,
too,
no,
yeah,
that was,
length.
oh my God, that was so funny, dude. I literally just cried, bro. Holy crap, bro. I'm not even joking. That's fucking the funniest thing. I actually thought there were 2. I was about
I
to
did
be like,
too.
I was about to be
really
like,
did.
Burlington. Like, you know what I mean? Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm the worst Santa. Yeah, man. Holy, that was so funny. What'd you get your kids?
I'm not gonna say. What if they see it?
They're not going to see your kids watch our podcast. That's very alarming. I really hope they don't.
No, they don't. Major big gifts, basketball hoop for our daughter.
Nice.
Gaming
Daughter likes basketball?
Yeah, she plays basketball.
You just want her to like black guys?
No, that was already. Never mind.
She already done.
Yeah, before basketball, but
Ew, that's okay. Go ahead. Not say ew. I didn't mean ew. That's
oh my God.
I just feel like your daughter likes any sort of guy. That's gross.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, but go ahead.
And then for our son, we got a gaming chair was one of his big gifts.
Nice.
And then my parents got him a like surround sound system for his games and stuff.
Yeah.
And then a bunch of other random stuff, but it was like the big ones.
Yeah, Christmas is like totally not biblical at all.
No, it's a pagan holiday.
It's literally a pagan holiday. Like Santa
You know what?
Jesus was not born
No.
on Christmas or near
No.
Christmas at all.
Right.
Yeah, no.
That's
Like,
why I only celebrate it for the kids. If
yeah,
not
I don't
for
even.
kids,
Well, that's the
wouldn't
thing is I don't
celebrate
celebrate it, bro. I don't
Right.
really celebrate it. I just do the gifts and
Yep.
everything just to, You know what I mean? Try not to celebrate.
One of the biggest lies in our country.
Oh, it is. It is.
I'd say that's like a level 4 conspiracy.
Oh, that's our level. Ooh, I like that. Remember that when we talk about the level thing. I do want to bring up this E. Kirk thing, though, dude. This E. Kirk. Man, I've seen a lot of memes. Have you seen all the memes of
Honestly,
Erica Kirk?
No, I just keep getting fucking Timothy Chalamet could be SD Kid, a British rapper, is what I'm getting a lot of.
The bald guy?
I don't know.
Is he like short haired? Yeah.
I don't know, dude.
E. Kirk, she had that big old, their like big Turning Point USA thing. Mm-hmm. I keep seeing this thing. It's so funny. It's like when you need space and you just lost a husband, and she's like walking out like John Cena walking out in the WWE, dude. There's like fireworks everywhere. And she's like, yeah, dude. This is so fake, bro.
Well, she was somehow, I don't know if her parents were Freemasons or what, but somehow Trump is involved.
Oh yeah, well no,
thing.
well
I forget what the facts
well because
are about
Trump,
it,
because she was Miss America and Trump owned Miss America, and so Trump had
there's
known
more
her.
to it too.
Trump
than
knew
that,
her way before
besides
she
that.
knew.
Like even
Charlie.
like Charlie even worked for Trump or something. I forget what it was that I heard, but
so
like
you know what's really
long time
funny
ago.
is like this whole this is a tiny little conspiracy that I kind of came up with. What's her name? Candace Owens said that the French people or whatever, some like French organization was trying to take her out or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, Erica Kirk's maiden name means Frenchman.
Oh, so she was doing like
yeah.
a little nod to
Yeah,
who know
I don't
about
know.
stuff like
I have
that.
no idea. It's a stupid connection, but there's like way too many conspiracy or way too many like coincidences and connections for this not to be sketchy. No, who loses their husband and then just like has this huge like I would imagine you would be a little bit in a darker mood for a while before like having these huge.
It makes me feel like she was either involved and wanted him dead, or he's still alive.
Oof, that he's still alive thing makes
Because I've seen a lot of stuff of. Have you seen the videos that are popping up now of like people who do like prosthetics for movies and stuff, and they show a picture of his neck. It was like all bulgy on his neck, like he had some like prosthetics done.
Well, that's the thing. Somebody did. Yeah, I guess I was gonna say like, I guess yes.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I never watched the video, so I have.
I
no
watched
idea.
the video, and
Is it
and then
convincing, or is it? Look
it's
fake?
pretty damn convincing, dude. I've seen a lot of people like get killed like in videos. I've seen a lot of people get shot.
So the
and,
guy that somehow I forgot the.
fix his nose on the podcast. Go ahead. We're on camera. Go ahead.
I don't care. I just got off work. I'm fucking dirty
gonna just
construction
straight up
worker, dude.
zoom
I got
in on
dust and fucking
Yeah.
blowing my or drywall
Go ahead.
dust.
Yeah. Same thing, honestly.
No, but somehow the guy who does special effects for The Walking Dead, I believe that was the one I saw, was involved in his campaign.
Yeah.
Wow.
wow.
I forgot someone. It could be fake. Like someone just made a video and like fucking is just saying random stuff. But
Definitely.
apparently the guy that worked on The Walking Dead did all that prosthetics, like the special effects, makeup and all that, was involved at that whatever press conference that he did the day. Yeah, he was there that day.
That's sketchy. So yeah, that's sketchy.
Right.
I mean,
That's
that
just
definitely could have.
There's so many little weird things like that are just like
There's too many weird things for it not to be
the fact
going
that
on.
the guy that apparently did it allegedly like shot him or whatever. No one's seen him.
Well,
like,
he did that. Well, he did.
does he even
No, his
exist?
first court date,
did it?
and it was televised or whatever, bro. When I tell you, this dude was on drugs, bro. I've seen people on drugs. You notice this a lot that like every time these big court cases come out where it's like a conspiracy court case or something, the person's always in the court just like.
But then people like, is he
like, dude? I think he's
drug, like
no. I think he's on
MK
drugs.
Ultra,
Yeah, I think he's
or,
MK
like,
Ultra.
Because that's what it is.
Well,
People say
no,
he's either
hold that
MK
thought.
Ultra,
Hold
or
that
is
thought.
he, like,
Because that's
possessed
something
by
I want
demons, dude.
No, that's something I want to talk about
You know
later.
what I mean?
I did this metaphor to somebody trying explaining to him how conspiracies work and how they've done MK Ultra and how normally people do. So hold that thought. Okay. That we're going to talk about that later about how they do these kind of things. So I did want to talk about the Nicki Minaj thing. Okay, when Charlie Kirk was alive, he said that the worst role model for young black women would be Nicki Minaj or like a female rapper, right? Nicki Minaj was at the Turning Point thing, and basically just was like, young men, just be young men, you know, talking about how like a lot of them are scumbags and like just really weird how like
propaganda.
Well, everything from what Charlie Kirk said to what is going on now with Erica Kirk is just complete opposites almost.
Yeah.
And then Nicki Minaj said something really interesting. She said she called JD Vance an assassin. She said the assassin, JD Vance. What the fuck are you? Hey, hey, hey. I got a little advice for you, Nicki Minaj. Oh, actually, you know what? Not even Nicki. Hey, I got some advice for anybody on the planet. When you're talking about a president, maybe there's some words you should avoid, like assassin, huh? Maybe there's some words you should avoid saying. You know what I mean? Like assassin, huh? I think that's like something that maybe you could fucking avoid saying. She was like, and she goes like, the assassin JD Vance, and then goes, because she remembered that some lady,
She's
husband,
got an assassin.
No, she does have an assassin. Round Butoxis. So, and I just think it's really interesting that she called him an assassin, bro. And
That is weird.
Well, no, my thing is just like, why even use that word?
Isn't he VP?
He is the
Jake
vice president.
VP,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. But yeah, I just think it's weird. And then like if you see the whole thing about like how Erica was hugging JD the other day when she was standing on her husband's coffin and she was like hugging him and he was like grabbing her.
Oh,
around
at that happened here in Arizona.
she was like grabbing his head and it's super fucking weird. And then
dude.
also if you include in the conspiracy that people say that the Illuminati or like the bad, you know, whatever, the shadow government, they have to tell the truth about everything some which way or another.
Yeah.
If it's movies or if it's on one of these podcasts or if it's on one of these big events, they have to, or in songs or whatever, they have to tell the truth.
Revelation of the method is what
Revelation
they call
of the method, exactly. So they have to like say it.
Yeah.
So she basically just said it to everybody and then was like, "Oh, I didn't mean to say that." Oh. And it's like, yeah, you did. You 100% meant to say that. What else were you trying to say? Is the quite like what else were you trying to get at? You know, there's no other thing that you could have been trying to say except for, you know, he's an assassin.
In bed.
Oh, in bed. If you add in bed onto anything, yeah, it makes it really interesting. Yeah, JD Vance he's a tall man.
He's a killer.
In bed. Yeah, no.
In bed.
At night, like the SpongeBob thing. At night.
Nosferatu.
At night. Dude, no, but I think that's just something what is your opinion?
I mean, I feel like she's obviously involved in whatever Hollywood, occult, Illuminati, whatever you want to call it. She's involved in that for sure. If you've seen her music videos, the way she,
100%.
Any other interview she has, she's kind of like a lot of people know Beyonce, and this is not me. This is not my information. I get this from other people, but she obviously has Sasha Fierce is her alter ego on stage.
Can I just stop for a second and just let you know? You think anybody who watches this podcast thinks anything we say is our information?
I mean,
no. You don't have to say that, dude. You
probably
don't,
a little redundant.
You don't have to say that. He's like, hey, this isn't my information, but
I just want to make sure people know I'm not like claiming to know everything.
They know.
I'm a good listener.
Yeah, they know. They definitely know.
I know what I wanted to talk about real quick.
What do you want to talk about?
I was talking to this with my dad actually, but I could talk to you about it because he was kind of like in a hurry. I didn't really get it out, but this podcast that I listened to, it's called The Confessionals. Tony Merkel does it. He's been doing it for like 8 years.
Yeah.
And then he had on this other guy who has a podcast about like pretty much just people's testimonies of like God and stuff and like their encounter with like the spiritual realm and all that. And he's only been doing it for a year, and he saw Tony at a podcast like expo kind of thing. Yeah. And he's like, man, it would be so cool to one day like have my own podcast and then talk to Tony. And then a year later or like years later, he's like talking to Tony on his podcast. Yeah. It was just kind of like a cool moment of two like, you know, God-fearing men that call themselves like warriors for Christ kind of thing. And they're all about like exposing the dark entities in the dark realm pretty much.
It's like a cool little manifestation.
Yeah, it was really cool just to hear both their stories and everything about that.
It'd be
but
so
it's
cool
just-
to have Joe Rogan on our podcast.
Fuck Joe Rogan. I'd rather have Theo Vaughn, dude.
Anybody, Theo Vaughn, Joe, anybody cool that would
Sam
bust our
Tripoli.
numbers up. Yeah,
anyone.
Ooh,
dude.
Sam Tripoli is probably possible.
One day, yeah.
We should talk to Johnny. I want to talk to
we
Johnny.
still need to talk to Johnny.
We still need to
Yeah,
talk
I
to
need
Johnny.
do that.
Or the, what are they called?
XG?
No, the
Nephilim Death Squad?
Yeah, Nephilim Death Squad guys.
I think they would consider it, at least one of them, the Raven, but they're so busy now, dude. They have like, they do it full time now. So they're with their own podcast.
I would love to do it full time. Like
Yeah.
and subscribe and comment so we can do this full time.
Yeah.
Show your friends. And
It's a lot of work though, but I would
Yeah.
love to do it.
I would do it if
Yeah.
I didn't have to do, if we didn't have normal
Yeah, just do
jobs, this would
comedy
be
and
so
podcasts
easy,
for a
dude.
living.
Oh my God, I would love that's a dream.
Because then we
bro.
could focus obviously on this, but at the same time we have all day to do this, and then we do comedy at night.
Oh
It'd
yeah,
be-
we would have so many little games and cool little shit we
Oh,
would
yeah.
do, dude. That'd be sick. Who's calling? Somebody
It's
calling?
what's
You got a
family
voicemail?
WhatsApp.
Oh, is it WhatsApp? You have a WhatsApp?
Well, that's how my parents. I don't use it. I don't even look
who
at
are you
the
talking to on
Dude,
WhatsApp?
it gets to one point where there's
All right, so I do want to do this. We want to do this little segment on the pod because, so the other day I saw somebody bring this up about somebody called something a level 1 conspiracy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I forgot what the conspiracy was, but somebody called it a level 1 conspiracy, which really interested me. And I immediately called up my my boy Zach right here, and I said, "Dude, we should sit down and talk about some of the basic conspiracies or some of the known conspiracies." And talk about what their levels are, like, from 1 to 5, 1 being basic, easy to look into, how much evidence it has, how interesting it gets, and just all that. And then to level 5 being how deep of a rabbit hole it can go, how interesting it is, and, the evidence people have. If no evidence, it's a level 5. If there's no evidence of this conspiracy and there's just too much to talk about and they're hiding it, level 5, right? So you want to go through these and we'll talk about the levels we decided earlier?
Yeah.
Okay. So I got 1 through 10. So we're going to go through 1 through 10 and we're going to decide and we'll
in
talk
no
about them a little
particular
bit.
order, right?
No, we're going to go the order.
No, is it like they're not in an order right now, right?
No, they're in order.
Oh,
No, we're not deciding the 1 through 10.
okay.
We're,
I see what you're saying.
No, we're not like a list of most conspiracy. No, we're just
Right.
going to decide what level they are. So JFK assassination. Okay. JFK. I shouldn't have said that. Probably shouldn't say. I don't know. I honestly don't know how it works, dude.
I don't either.
YouTube, if you guys know how it works,
Well, they
please,
release the files. So,
please
but
message
not
me and
all
tell
of
me
them.
how what we're allowed to say when we're not. Okay, so the JFK, right? Level 1.
Yeah,
What you think?
Level 1. I'd
Level
say.
1.
Yeah.
Right? There's movies made about it, books.
It's been around since the 60s.
Been around
whenever it
since the
happened.
60s.
Yeah.
Right when it happened, everybody knew it was conspiracy.
Yeah.
Level 1,
Yeah.
right? Like you
He
know,
was trying to pull out of the war.
he's trying to pull out of the
and
war.
He had a famous speech too.
Yeah, but then he did the
about
famous speech.
exposing the whatever
The CIA, the shadow government,
Yeah,
the
the
whole
shadow
thing. He
government. Yeah,
decided to.
exactly.
He's like, I'm going to expose it, and then he got
Yep.
killed right away.
Yep.
We even know who did it. We know that they MK Ultra'd somebody to do it, or
Yep.
they kind of like talked him into it, or whatever.
There's multiple shooters.
Multiple shooters, whole thing. There's the bullet thing. There's a lot of evidence. A lot of people talk about
They
it.
weren't
Level
allowed to
1,
examine his brain.
right? Everybody knows about it.
Right.
Like even if you listen to conspiracies or not, you
Yeah.
know about it.
Yep.
Level 1, right? So
Yep.
JFK level 1. Okay. Number 2, the moon landing.
Yeah.
Now, what do you think that is?
I mean, in my opinion, because I'm into conspiracy, I would consider it level 1. But I'd say for like majority of like the people in the world, I would consider it like level 2 or 3.
I said level 2.
Yeah, probably 2.
Now, the reason why I said level 2, though,
Because there is a lot of evidence about it.
There's
but
a
then
lot of
evidence against why
the
it is
reason why I
real
called
and-
level 2 is because how many people argue it.
Right.
This is where this
True.
is
No one really
yes.
argues about JFK.
No one
It's
argues
like a
the
known-
JFK.
Yeah.
No one talks about the JFK.
Yeah.
Like no one's like, oh, that maybe not. No.
Yeah. It's
But the moon landing, everybody's like,
Yeah.
hey, we either did it or we didn't, and
Yeah.
and the amount of evidence that's there. The reason why it's not like a level
same
3,
year, 1969, I believe, is when the moon landing happened.
and that's when he was assassinated.
No, he was assassinated
Oh,
before that. I
no,
believe.
after.
Was it after?
I think he was after.
No, it wasn't in the
Was it?
70s.
Was it in the 70s?
No, it was the 60s.
Oh, was it 60s?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Well, we look into that. But so moon landing level 2, right? Because
Yeah.
it's very interesting. There's a lot to it, but there's not that much to it. It's just basically like they were fighting with Russia, and they wanted to make us look like we knew more. It's really just a scary. We just wanted to scare the rest of the world, like, hey, look, we made it to the moon.
Show everyone we got the bigger spaceship.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not level, but number 3. This one, I personally said it's a little bit more than you. I think it's a higher level than what you said, but MK Ultra.
Mm-hmm. You said, what would you say?
I said level 5.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Now, what do you think?
I would say like 4 or 3. 4. Probably 4.
4 or 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's a lot of information about it.
No, there is a lot of information,
but you have
about
to
it.
dig for it. It's not like
that's okay. So
and I haven't dug. I just listened to a lot of podcasts.
So what I
know
call
there's a lot of information
the
about
reason
it, but
why
it's not like a known.
Yeah,
like you can't just Google MK.
No,
Ultra
you can't.
and
Well,
learn
you
about
can,
it.
but you can't.
Yeah,
the reason
not,
why I say it's level 5, and this is the reason why, because I think that it's a conspiracy that a lot of people have talked about, done podcasts, wrote books, did all that about, but it's still happening to this day.
That's a good point.
That's why I said it's a level 5.
Yeah,
I think
I would say it's 5 too. Then
I think
just
it's
because it's still going on and people have not understood that it's still happening.
And it's one of those conspiracies that every time something happens, the Charlie Kirk thing we were just talking about, or any of that, you immediately just go, MK Ultra?
Any of the S school.
Any
happening?
Of the yes,
you know what I'm saying?
Yes, the school unlivings and all that.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah,
that's So all of that, you immediately go MK Ultra, like even pop music, the 6-7 thing, everything. You kind of go MK Ultra.
A lot of the music.
Yes,
like people who are musicians, like Jack Black.
Literally,
famously, his parents worked for NASA.
Oh my gosh,
or his mom did.
Bro, I think my uncle's calling me.
Shut the F up.
Give some advice to the podcast real quick.
What advice do you want?
I don't know.
I just want to give you the advice. Now,
you're on speakerphone right now.
What about me?
I'm just saying, like, when you're trying to go into show business, you're in your own business.
Yeah.
So keep things minimal and just work as hard as you can and put money back into yourself. Don't worry about buying shit like houses and cars and stuff like that. That's crazy. Put every dollar back into yourself. Quit your job and go fucking full speed for this, man. And go try to work and invest in yourself and become something. You're only gonna make it like that, man.
Yep.
Yeah. He's gonna make us pay him for having him on the podcast as a guest. Watch. he's gonna send me an invoice.
I know you're funny, man, but and I know you're gonna make it. So you gotta start believing in that shit, man.
Yeah. No, that's true.
Believe in that.
Well, I appreciate you saying that. Thank you.
Yeah. All right.
All right. I love you.
Just listening to a podcast about that too.
Bye.
Yeah,
Yo, he's got our shit bugged, huh?
I was saying Pegasus too,
what the
bro.
fuck? He's got our shit bugged or something?
Yeah, dude.
Sorry for that. That was what? How long was that phone call?
I don't
a couple
know.
minutes. I didn't mean to.
Fine.
Should I keep that on the
commentating.
pod? I'll probably cut it. I don't know. But
That was weird though.
I just think it's really weird that he ended up calling it. That's fucking super weird. Take back everything I said. He's gonna send me a
weird.
He's gonna send me a fucking invoice for
I
having him on
literally-
the pod.
The same podcast I was telling you about.
Yeah.
They were talking about that, how when they were getting their podcast going, they had to take a leap of faith.
Yeah.
And that's every person, whether you're a musician, you're an artist, you're a comedian, an actor. At some point, you have to believe in yourself and have faith in God.
Yeah.
And just fucking quit your job, whatever you're doing, and just go for it.
And just go
that's
for
the
it.
only way it will happen.
Force. You have to have a net. You have to have a net somewhere, but
you do.
honestly,
But at the same time,
can I be
God
honest?
kind of wants you to
yeah. Well, that's the
be
whole
uncomfortable.
Well, I
bro.
just talked about this.
You have
that's
to
so
be
funny you're
uncomfortable
saying
to
that.
fucking.
I was
to do
just
any-
telling this about. I was
and
just
it's so
telling my
true,
buddy
bro.
about
it's
this.
so true.
That's the story of Abraham, bro. That's the story of Abraham. Abraham had everything he needed. He had a good family, a good life, and everything. And God came to him one day and said, "You need to leave your house. You need to leave where you're at. You need to go and find something that's out in the world." And he sent him out, and he said, "You need to be uncomfortable."
Yeah.
And that's the whole story of Abraham.
Podcast about
That's
Abraham.
the whole story. Is to leave where you know you're comfortable at and go out. So thank you, Uncle Brian, for that. I really appreciate that. But he does give really good advice. But he is
that was great advice. I
He's
was
kind of
listening. I
my
was like,
he's
oh my God,
kind of my
dude.
safety safety net, bro. I'm gonna be honest, like he is.
That was really good advice.
We
that he just gave
he
you,
does.
bro.
You know, we are pretty close.
He's like legit. That's like
he's legit.
That's like legit advice. Like these podcasts I listen to, like that's what these professionals are saying,
bro. You don't have $50 million and a model wife with no good advice,
Right.
brother. Yeah, that's how it works.
The whole
bro.
thing, they literally said like, stop buying cars, don't buy houses,
Bro,
invest in yourself. Like
he's
that's
like
literally what they were saying.
If you met him,
and they're
dog,
big
he's like
podcasters.
He's like 6'7". He's like really like he's built and
Yeah.
he's like an Andrew. He's like a Jewish Andrew Tate.
That's crazy.
Okay, so let's get back into this though. Sorry for the interruption. Let's get back. People are probably that's pretty interesting what we were just talking about. Okay, next one. One World Order.
Oh,
1 through 5. What do you think?
dude, I say that's like a 4.
You think it's I said 4 too.
Yeah.
That's what I said. I said 4.
Just because it's heavily debated and it's still going on.
Heavily
and it's been
debated, still going on.
for
The only
a
reason I
long
didn't
time.
call it a 5 is because it you don't always think about it. You just kind of know it's
No,
happening.
You kind of forget about it
You
and then
kind of
remember it. Like,
forget it's happening, and
Yeah.
then something happens where you're like,
yep.
oh, we're kind of back on that path. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? For a second, it's
Like,
kind of like an off and on thing.
For instance, I'm sure you saw this, but Elon Musk just made it to $600 billion.
Yeah.
And then I just read today, a week later, he's already at over $700 billion.
Yeah.
A
Don't
week
you love
later,
when-
bro.
Speaking about Elon Musk, don't
He's
you
gonna
love
be
when
the
like
first
celebrities? Yeah, don't you love when celebrities like come at each other? Like how I think it was like Billie Eilish or something was like, I hate
Oh,
millionaires,
yeah, I
and it's
saw
like
that,
so
yeah.
funny, dude.
Yeah.
That's like when two insects go at each other. You're like, you're the same thing. Okay, let's go next one. Let's finish this up. Celebrities not dying. That's what you wanted to bring up. How they're like, you know, the Bob Marley's still out there, Tupac's still out there,
Tupac, Biggie Smalls.
Biggie's still out there.
I mean, Charlie now, unfortunately.
Charlie's probably still out there,
Um,
unfortunately.
Elvis,
Elvis still out there. Yeah,
Michael
so
Jackson.
I call that a 2, in my
yeah,
opinion.
I was going to say 2 or 3. So
Two,
yeah, two's
one or,
fine. I'd
one or
say
two,
2, yeah.
1 or 2, maybe a 2, because
Yeah.
it's one of those things where it's interesting. There's a lot of pictures. You can't really tell if the pictures are real or not.
Yeah.
The deaths are all kind of weird. You
Yeah.
know, they're all little suspicious, and
Yeah.
and you know, there's not a lot of information on those, and so that's like a 2.
Yeah.
Let's do a couple more in here. You said the AI is evil. Okay. So like AI being evil, AI wanting to take over the world.
Yeah, pretty much. How like this, like literally there are people, and I kind of believe this too, I'm not going to lie. Like
Yeah.
there literally is a spirit, an evil spirit involved in AI.
You
Like
think
it's,
so?
yeah, because if you believe in like, not that I believe in this, but this is what people believe pretty much, that frequency is what like kind of like, because we're like, not that we hold off of frequency. I don't know if
Yeah.
that we do, but I guess we would vibrate because of our atoms and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That if humans can get possessed by demons, and I've even started listening to people that say like almost any inanimate object can be possessed, bro.
Yeah, like a poltergeist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like that means the internet or whatever, and AI or anything could get possessed by like an evil spirit.
I think, well, in my opinion, I think it's almost like a catalyst. I think that, so the way, if you believe in like the Bible, if you believe in Christianity, the way demons work, they're not like actual things that can like enter you unless you let them. So for instance, the internet is a very good way for a demon to infiltrate your life, right? So like the way the demons work, it's like,
Oh, yeah, it's
you
like
know,
a doorway.
Like, yeah, you have
Doorway.
to watch, you know, you have to watch the P word, or you have
Yeah.
to watch somebody fight, or you have to
Yeah.
do this, or you have to
Yeah.
like let the demons in, and then they take over your life. And I
Yeah.
think that's kind of the way that works. You know, like you
Yeah.
see somebody drinking, you're trying to get over alcohol, but
Yeah.
then you see a bunch of people having fun at a bar on your social media,
Yeah.
and now you want to get back to drinking.
Yeah.
So I think that I don't think it's something that can be possessed. I think it's something that can make demons happen. I almost
But
think it's like a
then
catalyst.
If the people that invented it are possessed,
then yeah.
then knowing what
Yeah.
they did, and then I don't know.
No, well, that kind of goes along with the MK Ultra thing. So I think it's like a 3, right? So
Yeah,
right in
it's
the
a
middle.
3.
It's a good conversation.
Yeah.
The pyramids, 3.
3,
Middle,
yeah, right in the middle.
There's a
Yeah.
lot of proof about it. It's still happening, but it's honestly,
Yeah,
it's
they
not
keep finding new stuff about
it's
it.
not
but
the say all end all to me. I mean, if the
No.
pyramids were around for a long time, then shit, they were around for a long time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If there's a labyrinth under it and the stories of the labyrinth are, you know, about that, then so be it. Okay, there's a ladder.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it doesn't change anything. It's super interesting. A lot of people have arguments about it,
Yeah.
but it doesn't do anything. You know?
Not really. Yeah.
Like, oh, okay, like let's say even an alien created it, then that alien created it millions of years ago, and they're long gone. You know what I mean? Like, okay, so what does it do? Unless somebody starts coming out with like more, you know, it's a battery or it's this or it moves or it goes around in a circle and it's perfect math and blah, blah, blah. And it can create tunnels into the, you know, like portals and shit. It's not doing anything. You know what I mean? Okay, so what? It's a piece of rock. Okay, so that's a 3. This kind of goes along the pyramids, the impact theory, the Younger Dryas impact theory. So same thing. I called it I personally wrote down a 5, but now that I'm talking about it and the pyramids, I think it's a 3. I think it's like, too. You know, if there's a civilization that was around before and they left some like stuff, you know.
Kind of those two are kind of like hand in hand.
Hand in hand, yeah.
But yeah, that's where, I mean, from what Graham Hancock and those guys on Joe Rogan, Randall Carlson, they did a bunch of research on it, and then he had his show on Ancient Apocalypse, Graham Hancock, and wrote books about it. But it pretty much, what I like about it is the fact that it's just backing up the Bible, claiming that a giant flood did cover the earth.
Yeah.
But they're saying it happened from asteroids hitting the ice glacier, the giant ice cap on Earth. But then it coincides with like when the, I guess, not when, I don't know what the date of when the flood happened, but I don't know. There's something to it there.
It's a 3.
To me, it's just,
if it happened, it happened. I mean, you know. And then I like this one you said, cryptids, aliens, Bigfoot, you know, the chupacabra, demons, Mothman, Dogman, all these, the dinosaur
werewolves,
that's in the
vampires.
the dinosaur that's in the Congo.
Giants. You said
giants,
right?
Yeah. Nephilim. So cryptids, 4 to 5, in my opinion. If they're real, God help us all. If they're real, I mean scary. You know, if they're real, like let's say that. So this is what I think about cryptids that's very interesting. If they're real, then the stories are real. If they're if giants are real, then everything about the Bible and all that, it falls
if you believe
along,
in the
right?
Bible, then they're real, right?
Then you know
'Cause
they're real,
Or
right?
Goliath was a giant.
Exactly. And if you believe Nephilim exists, if you believe in the Bible, and so then if we talk about like the vampires, right? So like we've talked about what is his name? Saint Germain, right?
Saint Germain.
Saint Germain or Vladimir,
the Impaler.
the Impaler, right?
Yeah.
So Saint Germain or even Cain, right? Like Cain was forced to walk the earth and never die or whatever. That could be vampires. We've talked about in the very early days of the pod, very early on, we talked about that maybe Bigfoot could just be one of these creatures that crawl through a portal that's connected to a different planet where he just doesn't know how to get back. And, you know, there's a bunch of them.
Yeah.
It's just a different kind of a hominid that, you know, got evolutionized on a different planet, right?
Yeah.
So that one is very scary to me. That's a 4 to 5.
Yeah.
I think that if they're real, Nessie.
Well, what's crazy was what I didn't. I mean, I should have known this, but I mean, I had the paranormal experience, in my opinion, and I connected. That's kind of what made my faith stronger in God. I had sleep paralysis.
Oh yeah, the sleep paralysis demon. Yeah.
And I literally, bro, it was starting to form in the room. I couldn't move. I couldn't like barely open my eyes or move my body, anything. I was just stuck in my bed, bro. In the dream before that, there was like a door in a tunnel, and it was trying to pull me into the door, and I didn't want to go in the door, but it pulled me into the door. But then I woke up and I was in sleep paralysis, and I knew it was a shadow figure just in like my heart or spirit. Like I didn't know what it was at the time. Like I didn't really put it together. But as I'm like in that, like trying to move, can't do anything, I said Jesus, bro, and it stopped.
Yeah.
I've had everything that I've heard about it since then, and because I learned about it like years after, like within the last couple of years. Every time someone encounters like aliens, cryptids, overwhelmingly the response is you say Jesus' name and it stops. It goes away.
Yeah. No, I've had it happen a little bit in the last couple of months. It's a little scary, but I think it's just a stress-induced thing too.
Yeah, I could see that because I was
very
stressed out when it happened.
Very
I was like
stress-induced.
in that teen angst. I was like right after high school, after I
I've been
graduated. I'm
having
like,
it a
what am
little
I
bit.
going to do with my life? Kind of thing.
Yeah, let me answer.
No,
We answer phone calls on the pod.
No,
we do.
we're not answering.
Yeah, answer. It's his wife. He doesn't want to answer it. Let me talk. Let me answer it.
No.
Hey, what's
You're
up?
on the podcast.
Oh, you're doing it now?
Yep.
Okay, love you.
Love you.
You have anything to say? You want to say to the pod?
Any advice?
What are we talking about right now?
We're talking about cryptids and conspiracies.
Conspiracies, Bigfoot, aliens.
Oh, that's scary. Okay.
She said that's scary. Is it frightening to you? Would you be scared if they were real?
Yeah, I feel like you guys are part of it.
Okay,
What
hang
the
up the phone. Hang up. All right, bye.
Love you.
Scary laugh. Scary laugh. Okay. All right. That was
What was
very,
that laugh?
very extremely anime style. Very
Yeah,
scary
dude,
laugh.
Freaking Records of Ragnarok over
Okay,
here.
last one. COVID wasn't real.
So what did we decide?
Oh,
Cryptids?
for cryptids, 4 to 5.
I'm gonna say. You say
I'm gonna say
4.
5.
I'm gonna say 5, dude, just because it's so heavy
Yeah.
and like
I
once
mean-
you have an actual experience. Not that I'm saying, but honestly, people claim the sleep paralysis shadow person because I didn't see it in my room, but I could feel it, bro.
I've had the cowboy hat.
feel
you know the cowboy
Hat
hat,
Man, dude.
shadow hat man.
That's connected to sleep paralysis,
I've
bro.
had that. Well, I've had it in my house before, where we used to have
He's
this. We used to have this
connected,
phenomenon in our house. Oh, whoa! That just gave me goosebumps. Okay, so a couple things.
He's
One,
connected to sleep paralysis.
One, there used to be this shadow person that would cross across my house all the time. Everybody in my house knew it. Every time they would see it, they'd be like, "Oh, it's the shadow man," right?
Dude.
There was the scariest thing that's happened to me in my house, and it didn't happen to me. It happened to people who were in my house. Jeremy, my brother, Sarah, my sister, they were all in the house, and they had a couple of their friends there, and everybody was like up pretty late. They said that they were all standing in the kitchen, and Logan or somebody was standing right here, and then they looked past them, and there was a little white creature like standing like this.
Shut up.
Like just standing there like this, and then they like everybody started freaking out, and it like took off past my and we had one of those hallways that like went all the way around the house, and they like went around the house to see it, and it was gone. But so cryptid's real, right? So cryptid's very scary.
Yeah.
Okay, last one. COVID's
real
not
quick,
real.
just
okay, go ahead.
So I also had a good friend of mine that I grew up with, and he was like, we lived on his property, his family's property, when I lived in Washington.
Yeah.
Bunch of roommates and stuff. He would talk about that, how everyone in his family, including him, would see the shadow hat man.
Yeah.
And I didn't know about it at the time, and I just learned about this guy.
Yeah.
So they would see him or whatever, never did anything crazy. They would just see the shadow person in a cowboy hat or whatever, all black. And so I was like, okay, I mean, like I always in the mindset, like I'll believe ghosts when I see it, like something happens. And I finally had something that happened to me. I could have been super stoned and forget that I did this, but I always, when I leave, I'll take like a bong ski rip or whatever, and then I put it on the countertop that night, leave, come back a couple hours later, bro. My bong is in the middle of the room on the ground. I was the first person back in the house.
Oh, yeah,
Doors
no.
locked. Yeah. And I was like, nope. And I got chills dumb. I just got chills again. But
In this house now, I've had to do a lot of weird things happen where we heard a lot of like things hit the ground and like loud bangs and stuff. So I actually did I blessed this house.
Yeah.
Which we do every time me and my family moved into a new house growing
oh,
up.
I heard you need to do that.
We blessed
know that.
every single So you know you just walk
Every
around
entryway, all the windows.
just pray
Yep.
to Hashem or Yahweh and walk around and just and bless the house and say this is God's house. Anything can leave, and you'll feel a shift in the energy, or you might see something leave the house. You might actually see something leave and hit the doors and really leave, dude. Open up all the windows and you cast everything out, dude, in the name of Jesus, right there. That's the one thing
Amen.
about cryptids that ain't scary is that we have the
authority
name
over 'em.
Yeah, see that's why. See this.
That's like that
So this is
the
what's-
passage in the Bible where
This is-
the apostles didn't believe that they could cast out demons, and it was like Jesus pretty much says like, I gave you guys authority.
Yeah.
You need faith like a mustard seed.
This is what's
And it's
scary about that is that Jesus wouldn't say that you can cast out things in my name if there wasn't things to cast out. You know what I'm saying? He knows. They know there's something that they know that there's things in this world that when you say the name of Jesus, you can see it. You can see it in people's faces. You can
We
see
had
it.
an experience together, bro. I mean, in your house. In my opinion, I know we were
Which one?
under the influence, but
With
dude,
yeah.
that was to me. I mean, I don't care
Oh,
what
yeah.
anyone says, bro.
trying to
If you
pray
were
over
here,
somebody and
well, just the painting and everything, bro. Just,
Yeah.
That
And then
shook me for a little bit, bro. I
the laugh.
literally,
Oh, you should have seen it when I we'll break the fourth wall. I don't care. You should have seen it when I prayed over him. Yeah, we're not going to say
You
names.
put
of who it
hands
is.
on him and everything,
Bro, I put hands on him, dog.
Yeah.
I've never felt the Holy Spirit in my body like I did then. I prayed over him, and I, dude,
Yeah.
I saw it leave. I'm telling you, dude, when I said, in the name of Jesus Christ, you leave this body, he's a holy man now, and, Jesus, fill him with the Holy Spirit and cast out everything else. And I grabbed his stomach, and I could feel the heat, and it went up his body, out of his mouth, dude, and I watched it. I heard it. Dude, that stuff is, when you have faith, bro, when you have faith in the Bible and you have faith in Jesus, all those things become real. That's a lot of things that people don't understand. So when you have faith in Jesus and you believe the Bible, everything evil comes with it. And that's what people don't understand. You got to be equipped. This is why in the Bible it says in Ephesians, it says in Ephesians to put the armor of the Lord on you, because when you read the Bible and you believe and you have faith in Jesus and you have faith in our God, that the armor will need to be put on you, because there are things in this world, there are things in the afterlife, there are things in the heavenly places that are going against us. We do not battle in the flesh, but we battle in the principalities, the evil rulers, and the things in high places. We do not battle through the flesh. You battle things that are past your seeing and past your knowing. So you need the name of Jesus Christ and the armor of the Lord upon you. And that's the thing. That's why they give it to you, because that's real stuff right there, man. When you believe in one thing, everything else comes with it.
And if I'm not mistaken, I don't know the passage or what verse it is, but I just listened to this like last night, but there's a verse, I think Jesus pretty much, not that he's warning people, but he's like, once you're with me, and just like be ready kind of thing. Or like, I forget how it goes, but it's like, just be like, are you sure you want to sign up for this and follow me? Because once you do, you're my warrior kind of thing. I don't know what the verse is,
I get what you're saying.
Like,
no, that's real. I did. My cousin just told me to read Psalms 3, and I it's not that I forgot what Psalms 3 was, but then I read it again, and it is the most badass passage in the Bible. Stand and deliver me, strike my enemies, and break the teeth of the wicked. I want to get that tattooed on me, dude. Stand up and deliver me, strike my enemies on the jaw, and break the teeth of the wicked. That's exactly what the passage is.
Wicked. That
man, break the teeth of the wicked. Ooh, bro, that. My dad managed this band called Bionic Jive, right? Bionic Jive was like this rock screamo rap band, and there were these like big black dudes that were just badass as hell. You met him one time, Emerge. He went to JJ's. Emerge, dude. He had this line in this song where he gets all deep down. He goes, strike my enemies and break the teeth of the wicked. Stand and deliver me. Strike my enemies and break the teeth of the wicked. Stand and deliver me. Come on. Stand and deliver me. Strike my enemies and break the teeth of the wicked. Cool. Dude, oh my God, it's so badass. I hope we don't get flagged for that. But
it should be fine.
Dude, it was so sick, bro. So yeah, that's a great verse. Last one, COVID isn't real.
One more quick thing.
Go ahead.
The Hat Man thing, because I just listened to a podcast about this.
Yeah.
Apparently there's in like Santeria and like that like witchcraft and stuff, like in like Louisiana and like I guess like Haiti or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know where Santeria started, but there's this entity that pops up when they do it, and they worship him, and he's called Papa Alegba or something like that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about,
bro. He shows up in a all black and in a hat, bro. And he's also referred to as like the devil, Lucifer.
Scary. Don't say that name in here.
Sorry.
I'm just kidding.
I'm just like, but that's what they refer to him as, and that's what he claims to be.
I got
so
one more thing I want to talk about on the pod, real quick.
What's
while
the
we're
last?
Here.
Oh,
is this COVID's not real? Number 2.
Oh.
I'd say it's a 2. I mean, everybody knows it's fake.
Yeah.
All right. Last thing I want to talk about is if you are on Instagram and you like reels and you're very interested in something, there is this guy on Instagram for the last like 80 something days has been building a house. So he bought this $5,000 or 5,000 euro house in the middle of the nowhere, dude. And he's just been building it from nothing, dog. It was like just a regular house. And he gets like companies who help him. The companies are sponsoring him. They send him a bunch of things. They do a bunch of random stuff for him. But dude, he has turned this 5,000 euro house into a home and the whole grounds are completely changed. He's like taking a lot of the forest away and everything. I'm telling you, man, so badass, dude. It inspires you to want to do it, and inspires you wanting to build your own house. If you guys can look up my 5,000 euro house on Instagram, you guys will find him. It's a very
like
dude.
That.
It is
cool.
so good. It is such a fun page. It is so I just want to lighten up the mood with a lot of the things we talk about. It's kind of like morbid or whatever here and there, but I just want to talk about that. If you want something that's a little bit inspirational, really fun to watch, and it's like a good feel story, right? It's just like a good story of somebody who bought a house and they're just doing everything they can to make this house something that they can live in forever. So if you guys want to watch that on Instagram, it's such a great story, dude. He's just turned this 5,000 euro house into maybe I'd pay $40,000, $50,000, $70,000 for it, dude. I'd pay a lot of money for this house right now. Tiny little house. It's only like three stories, but it's like, one bedroom each store, not even one bedroom, but like studio. And then he has like a bathroom outside. So it's still a small house, but
really awesome.
It's a really awesome story. So if you guys want to look at that, he's built this house literally from scratch, and you can watch the whole thing on Instagram. So
dude, that sounds way cooler than We Bought a Zoo.
It is way cooler. I've been doing this joke because my dad, the way that my dad bought this farm in the middle of nowhere, and we literally turned this farm into like a whole marijuana grow. And it's
nice.
like, I want to like make this like documentary, kind of like We Bought a Farm for my dad. It's like We Bought a Marijuana Farm. And it's like the whole, like we built a big ass greenhouse that stands there. It'll stand there forever now. And then we put this huge fence around it and just made it look really cool. It took a lot of the trees down and like excavated a lot of stuff. And it's pretty much the same thing as the guy I'm talking about. But it's I've been doing this joke about like, my dad's like Matt Damon and We Bought a Zoo, except stoner version. It's really funny, dude.
That's funny.
It's pretty good. Okay. I think we'll call it there.
Yeah.
I think you got to get home, and then we got to get going to stand up.
Presents.
You got to wrap
Santa.
Yes, sir. But all right. Love you guys. That was
love you guys.
That was episode
31.
30. No, I'm not releasing the last one. So
What?
the last one with our guest, our mics were too high. So
Really?
our mics are too high at the level they are
We're gonna
now.
have to have them back.
We're gonna have to have them back at the level we are now. What I want to do is I want to set up the chair over here, and I'm going to film with the iPhone at the same time we have his mic connected, so we won't be getting a lot of the interference. We got way too much interference.
It was too much feedback.
Way too much feedback in between. It's hard to...
That was a pretty fire episode, though.
It was so fire.
Sucks, dude.
Really sucks. It was our first guest, so we technically did have a guest on, but we're not going to be able to post it. So this is episode 30.
I didn't know that happened.
Yeah.
That sucks.
I know. Well, I'm just going to have to get better infrastructure for having somebody on. I'm just going to go buy
it was our first go-around, so it makes sense.
Well, I'm just going to get I just got to get a bigger cord, dude. Yeah. If I had a bigger cord for like a regular mic, not that wireless one, it would have worked really good. But so I'm going to have to just do a bunch of buying stuff, and sucks, but you're going to it's what we got to do.
Maybe that's what I'll get you for Christmas. A long cord.
I kind of have what I need to do it. I'm just going to have to
get you a long cord, and it's going to be 2 inches long.
Yeah. They're expensive.
No, I know.
Stop laughing like that. All right. I gotta go. All right, guys. Love you so much. God bless you all. Follow the word of Jesus Christ and read your Bible. Love you guys so much. Thank you so much. Oh, subscribe, and subscribe, and comment, and do all that good stuff. We love you so much. Bye.
We didn't get to talk about.